Okay, man, this is unbelievable. In the roof, we hear rats all the time.
How can you be sure that they're rats?
That's when this story gets gritty, doesn't it? So, we've had these, creepy callies up in the house. A couple of times, there's like a, and you're like, what the fuck? The first time I heard it was ages ago, and I thought it was the neighbours, and I was like, wow, you guys do each other like that? You know what I mean? Because it keeps going. And Andrew was like, it's not next door, it's in the roof. And I'm like, what the hell's in the roof? Which leads me to the next part of the story, is my mum has been staying there, and it's over her room. She told me in Disneyland when we were eating lunch that she thought it was me and Andrea.
So everybody thinks it's everyone having sex with power tools.
Yeah, I told my wife, look, call a freaking exterminator and handle that shit. I've got to go to work. So the Terminator guy comes. He's like, well, he said that he didn't see any rats. He pretty much said there was, but he didn't see any because they were hiding. So he put some rat traps up there. So anyway, about a week goes by, and then I hear, again, and she's like, they probably haven't all been caught yet. And then after a week, I'm like, that's it. You're fucking with the wrong guy. And then I told Andrew and Sneaky, everybody just get back. And I was like, Andrew, I'm going to need my gun.
All right.
I'll go that far. First of all, I go on the roof, right? I find some poos that are large.
Not so big as to suggest humans.
No. We're talking rats here. I grab a broom, rip off the broom handle. I go into the garage. I grab one of my wolf knife, 4 to 5 inch blade, the average size of a man's penis. There is no God. I tape the blade onto the edge of the broom handle with the ducky, which is another thing from Australia. A bit of duct tape, mate. That's right. I got a ducky on the end of the broom handle. And then I grab me pen torch. I've gone very Australian right now for some reason. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yes.
And I duct tape me pen torch on the end, on the other side of the pole, next to the wolf knife.
When you say pen torch, you mean it's a flashlight.
But it's a little bit skinnier.
Right. It's a pen flashlight. Just in case anyone's thinking you're brandishing a torch.
No fire. No flame. Battery power. I've got my little stainless steel pen torch and my wolf knife duct taped on a broomstick with my gun. It's an air rifle, but it's a handgun one. Maybe not so dangerous to you 100 feet away, but if you're a small marsupial or mammal or something, I am fear itself.
You're the wrath of God.
I'm the wrath of God. Thank you, cowfucker. I get a ladder. I push it up there. Sneaky's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going. Look, people are trying to eat the house, Snook. You know what I mean? I've got to take care of business. I didn't say I was going to kill anybody. I'm going up here to deal with it, alright? So I go up there. It's very dark, full of insulation. So I dressed up. I put my Thor motocross pants on, my old DC shoes on, and then I pulled my socks. I put a long sleeve shirt on. So I've got the Glock on the back of my pants, and I've got my spear with a torch and a wolf knife on the end of it, with moto gloves and a do-rag.
A do-rag, nice touch.
Represent, you know what I mean?
Dude, if you're going to do it, do it.
So I go up there and I'm walking through it, and it's like there's all insulation everywhere, and there's a humongous rat trap right there with the chocolate smashed underneath the rat trap. No rat, the chocolate is still there. 1 week it's been there.
Suggesting a
rats.
rat is not your problem.
That's right. So I'm on my hands and knees crawling with my spear, torch, wolf knife. There's a light down at the end of the corner, 20 feet, and I see the silhouette of the enemy. And I'm thinking, spiders are running on me, blah, 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 but there's no spiders, which is another telltale sign, cowfucker, that there's a bird in the house, because birds eat insects. So I'm leaning over, right, I'm in this angle, and I catch it, the silhouette of the beast. I point my wolf torch sword at the beast, but I can see, there's no way that my wolf spear is going to get there. Plus, I don't want to risk losing it in case the beast attacks me. The beast, just small-minded beast, knows that I'm there and uses the "I won't move" and maybe he won't recognise me theory.
Perhaps he'll be invisible.
Bad idea, because Shaboy Young Wing lines up, pull the Glock out of my back of my pants. I see the beast in my sights. He looks at me and he looks away as if to say, who cares who you are, this is my house. But as you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's my house, my wife and daughter are there, and my mum. I hold the spear with the torch blade there, piercing at the beast. As I dangle on the woodwork, I send the Glock over. I focus in, take the safety off, and bang! One missed. Son of a bitch! I pop off 2 more. Pop up! goes down to the side. He's in the insulation, hiding in the insulation. I goes deeper into the insulation to find him because I know he's hiding in there. I see him. He's behind some wood. He's behind a big wooden beam. I lean over to the side with the wolf blade torch and put it on his eyes. I see the fear in his eyes and see that he has been hurt and he knows that now is the time to die. I grab the Glock out of my Thor Unlimiteds. I take the safety off. He's cornered and he's hurt. He sees me, and I'll tell you right now, I am a terrifying experience to witness in the back of my house when I've got a Glock and a wolf blade sword torch pointed at you with a do-rag on. Right as I grab the finger to squeeze the trigger to end his life and claim victory on the Ellis household, I look to my left, and there he is. A baby pigeon. I see... Yeah, he's about 6 inches away from me, ladies and gentlemen. And he sees me with the gun pointed at his mum. I now realise that the beast is not a man, it's a mum pigeon. And I have wounded the mum pigeon in front of her baby boy. And then there was an unborn baby boy right next to him. I looked over at the baby. I grabbed my wolf torch blade. I pointed it at the beast. The beast looks at me with unbelievable fear. I call out to my wife, "Babe, it's a pigeon, and it's got a baby pigeon. What do you want me to do?"
It's a baby?
"Yes."
Is the mum dead?
Said, "No, the mum's not dead, but it's pretty wounded." "Dude, you want me to kill the mum and kill the baby? Or do you want me to leave the mum and leave the baby? Or do you want me to bag him up and put him outside?"
Check the mum to see how injured she is.
I go back towards the beast. I see the eyes of the beast open wide, leaning back a little bit, me notifying that maybe there's a chance that this beast isn't so hurt after all. Maybe it's a fucking setup. I bring the wolf sword blade right up towards him. When the torch hits the beast jumps up, flying, then making me realise that maybe there's a chance for Mum to recover from the injuries. I then go to my wife. "I'm pretty sure pigeon's not that hurt, it's going to be alright."
How does the baby look?
Baby looks like it's shitting itself, but I reckon he's going to be alright.
Maybe you should just leave him there.
It's your call, babe. You think you live here? Because this is the way I see it. The way I saw it, ladies and gentlemen, was it's a pigeon who's just trying to raise a family. It's a pigeon trying to live his life. He found a house for his family to live, to raise his chicks and hang out together. So, every now and then they go, and they make noises all the time. Can't we live together in harmony? So I say that if the bitch can handle it, then I'm cool with it. So I let the bitch live. So now we have pets in the roof of our house.
That's amazing. So you're just gonna let the pigeons keep on keeping on?
Yeah, but this is the other thing.
Spider patrol.
If the noises subside, as in the mum didn't recover from the injuries, then I've got to go up there and
raise the pigeons as your own?
Yes. I've been told to by my mum and my wife. I have to go there and bring it water and bread and shit.
Oh, seriously, dude?
Yeah.
It's a
I
pigeon.
shit and put it in the bag, huh?
You can train the baby pigeon.
What'd you say?
You can train the baby pigeon to...
I can train the baby pigeon to be my manager and then save tons of money.
He can travel in the van with you down to the beach, too.
Yeah, and then I
Sit in
could...
the
Because
back.
pigeons are on the beach, huh?
Yeah.
I could take him to Venice, where pigeons live the life.
He could carry us messages during the show when you're in Vista and we're in Los Angeles.
I could train him to do that. Wow.